Good afternoon, baseball fans and Yankee Nation. You're here live with Ken on Yankees The Ugly Truth, and we will be calling today's play-by-play of the Baltimore Orioles facing up against our New York Yankees. Today is the last day of the regular season, and it's time to put up or shut up. Yankees need to come out and take it to the O's today. We need a little bit of help from our friends, the Toronto Blue Jays, to get beat by the Tampa Bay Rays. In the event that that scenario plays, the Yankees will end up taking the AL East and we'll have a first-round bye. If not, we'll be playing on Tuesday. And that's going to be dependent on what happens today, because there are still some positions that have not been locked up, so we don't know who will be playing. But by the end of this afternoon, we will. Hey, John. Hey, Nancy. How y'all doing? And I'm going to get started by calling out the Orioles lineup. Today, Jackson Holliday is going to be leading off playing second base. Josh Westberg will be in the 2-hole playing third. Gunnar Henderson will be at shortstop, hitting out of the 3-hole. Tyler O'Neill will be in right field, hitting out of the 4-hole. Adley Rutschman will be hitting out of the 5-hole behind the dish. Ryan Mountcastle will be DHing and hitting in the 6-hole. Beavers will be in left field, hitting out of the 7-hole. Colton Cowser will be playing center field, hitting out of the 8-hole. And Mayo will be bringing up the rear, hitting out of the 9-hole. And that's the Orioles starting lineup for today. For our New York Yankees, Trent Grisham will be leading off playing center field, hitting .236 on the season. Ben Rice will be hitting second, playing first base, hitting .253. The captain, Aaron Judge, will be in the 3-hole, playing right field, hitting .331. Cody Bellinger will be playing left field, cleaning up, hitting .272. Giancarlo Stanton will be cleaning up, DHing, hitting .272. Austin Wells will be behind the dish, hitting out of the 6-hole, hitting .221. Anthony Volpe will be the shortstop, hitting .211. Ryan McMahon will be at third base, hitting out of the 8-hole, hitting .215. And Jose Caballero will be manning second base, hitting in the 9th hole at .236. And on the bump for us is going to be Luis Gil. Get ready for a fun afternoon of baseball. And I will... Hey, Cold Italian Pizza. I am ready to rock and roll today. A little bit of baseball, a little bit of football, playoff baseball on the loom. All I say is let's get ready to rumble and get it done. I want to tell y'all that I appreciate you taking time out of your busy Sunday afternoon to listen to a little bit of baseball. Your support is most appreciated. Sometime last evening, we had another subscriber hop in. So we are now at the 400 subscriber mark, and I want to thank you all for that. Before we get into it, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankee The Ugly Truth family, please consider becoming a subscriber. First leg that we need to worry about with regard to the postseason is we have to handle our own business. We have to win today. Thanks, sis. Appreciate the congrats. I am very optimistic on the Yankees completing our half of the earning the American League East title. And I think the Blue Jays are going to give us the benefit of a loss today. I just feel it in my bones. Well, Jake, I guess we'll see what we'll see. They haven't done well with their regulars. Maybe they give the alternates a shot. They do some good things. I know they have a decent pitcher on the mound today for the Blue Jays, or for the Rays, excuse me. And before we hop into it, I'm going to go over some NFL scores. Today, the Steelers and the Vikings faced off each other in Ireland, the first NFL football game in Ireland ever. And the Steelers ended up coming out on top 24-21. Just rolling into the third quarter, the Falcons lead the Commanders 24-13. In the middle of the third quarter, the Giants are leading the Chargers 13-10. Just starting the fourth quarter, the Texans lead the Titans 12-0. 10 minutes left in the third quarter, the Eagles lead the Buccaneers 24-13. 8 minutes left in the third quarter, the Patriots are decimating the Panthers 35-6. With about 4 minutes left in the third quarter, the Bills are leading the Saints 21-10. About 5 minutes left in the third quarter, the Lions are leading the Browns 20-0. Those are your active games on the hopper right now. So how are we feeling about our chances today of taking the O's out? And it looks like Luis Gil is on the bump, and he is throwing the last of his warm-up pitches. First pitch is supposed to be at 3:05, and we're a couple minutes past that. But there are a boatload of games. Basically, the entire lineup for the Major League Baseball will be starting by 3:30. This is Gil's 11th start of the season. He is 4-1 with a 3.29 ERA. Opponents are hitting 230 against him. Thing that we have to watch out for Gil is his walks. He tends to walk a lot of batters. And Gil sets and he fires, and the first pitch is a bit high to Holiday. Count is 1-0. Holiday's hitting 242 on the season, 17 home runs. And Gil sets and fires, and he paints the outside portion of the plate for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Gil sets, fires, and Holiday swings and misses. Count is 1-2. Gil sets. The pitch is a powering pop fly to right field. Judge is camping under it and makes the first play for the first out. One down, 26 to go. Bellinger, Grisham, Judge in the outfield. McMahon, Volpe, Caballero, and Rice the infield. Wells is behind the dish. Stanton is DHing. And Gil is on the bump. And there's roll call going around the stadium, very loud. First pitch from Gil to Westberg is up high. Count is 1-0. Westberg is hitting 262 on the season. 16 homers, 40 RBIs, and a 758 OPS. And heel sets. Next pitch is on the way, and it is just a bit high. Count is 2-0. And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a fly ball to right field. Judge is coming in, and he is going to make the play in shallow right field. And that is the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Gunnar Henderson. And heel sets, fires, and the four-seamer is off the plate. It's a 97-mile-an-hour fastball, so looks like heel's velocity is up. Henderson's hitting 274 with 16 home runs, 67 RBIs. And the pitch is on the way, and Henderson chops this one foul down the right field or left field side. Count is 1-1. And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is lined to left field. Bellinger is charging it and is making the running catch. And that is going to do it for the Orioles in the top of the first. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. Coming up bat for the Yankees is going to be Grisham, Rice, and Judge. And I will be back in just a half a click. I need to grab a soda and other entertainments. And while we're sitting in limbo, if you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. We will be here for the postseason to be calling postseason games. Chat's awfully quiet for a good day. And let's see, Bradish is in his sixth start of the season. He is 1-1 with a 2.25 ERA. Opponents are hitting 184. Bradish is just coming off of Tommy John surgery, and he is an excellent pitcher. And the first pitch is on the way. And the pitch is fouled off by Grisham. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is going to paint the top of the strike zone for call, strike 2. Count is 0-2. Grisham is hitting 236 on the season, 34 home runs, 74 RBIs, and an 815 OPS. And Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is way up high. Count is 1-2. And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way. And the pitch is fouled off. And the Rays have taken a 1-0 lead over the Blue Jays in the top of the first. Let's go Rays. And the pitch is on the way, and Grisham fouls it off to the left-hand side. And the pitch is on the way, and it locks Grisham up for call strike 3. That is the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Rice is hitting .253 on the season, 24 home runs, 63 RBIs, and an .822 OPS. And Bradish sets, fires, and this pitch is hammered to center field. And this one is going, and gone. This is a solo shot home run for Ben Rice, his 25th on the season. And that is going to give the Yankees a 1-0 lead. That one left his bat at 106 miles an hour and traveled 421 feet to dead center field. Let's go Yankees. The Yankees know what we have to do, and we're going to get it done today. All rise. The judge is in the chambers. Let's go, Aaron. See what you got. And Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Judge is hitting .331 on the season, 53 home runs, 114 RBIs, and an 1149 OPS. And the crowd is chanting MVP. And Judge swings at a slider off the plate. Count is evened at 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is 2-1. And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is chopped to the third baseman. Westberg fills it, fires across the diamond in time to get Judge for the second out. Coming up to bat is going to be Cody Bellinger. And Bradish sets. Pitch is out of the way, and Bellinger grounds this one to Holiday, who fires to Mayo to end the inning. So that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before the Yankees put a run on the board with a solo shot home run from Ben Rice. Coming up to bat in the top of the second is going to be O'Neill, Rutschman, and Mountcastle. And for those of you that have just hopped into the stream, we are headed to the top of 2. The Yankees lead the Orioles 1-0. If you have not, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, my brother. Are you at work or are you at home? All right, so you're going to be able to hang out and listen to a game for real. And let's see. What do we have going on with the Major League scoreboard? And the top of the second, Twins and Phillies are at zeros. In the top of the second, the White Sox lead the Nationals 2-0. At the end of one, the Red Sox are leading the Tigers 1-0. O'Neill is hitting 189, 9 home runs. And he sets and fires, and the slider just misses. Count is 1-0. Actually, called it a strike. It is 0-1. Heel sets and fires, and the pitch is down low and away. Count is 1-1. And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is skied to left field. Bellinger is battling Sun, but he makes the play for the first out of the inning. For those of you who have hopped in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. We will be calling postseason games here. The season is not going to end for Yankees The Ugly Truth today. Heel sets and fires to Rutschman. He just misses outside and high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 1-1. And heel sets. Pitch is all the way, and it is high and away. Count is 2-1. Heel has to pitch in front of hitters, not behind, and control his walks, and we will be fine. And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is grounded to Caballero. Caballero flips to Rice to record the second out of the inning. Rushman retired. Mountcastle coming up to bat. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Hey, Michael, how you doing? And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is up and in. Count is 1-1. In the bottom of the first, the Blue Jays have tied the game up at one apiece. Heel sets, fires, and this pitch is skied to left field. Bellinger is tracking it and is going to make the play for the third out. And that is going to do it for the Orioles. They're down in order. No runs, no hits, nobody left on base. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the second for the Yankees is going to be Giancarlo Stanton, Austin Wells, and Anthony Volpe. And for those of you who have hopped on board, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. So how are we feeling about the start? What do we know? Where do we want to go? Besides first round bye and playing in the divisional round to start the playoffs for us. And Big G is in the box. Bradish sets. And the first pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Nice lollipop slider. Stan is hitting 272 on the season, 24 home runs, 65 RBIs, and a 945 OPS. And Bradish sets. Fires, and the slider is in the dirt, and it's going to kick away from Rutschman. Count is 1-1. And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and it catches the outside corner for call. Strike two. Count is 1-2. Bradish is working quickly. He sets and fires, and Stanton swings and misses at a pitch off the plate. And he goes down on strikes for the first out of the inning. And Lou Iasonia is the home plate umpire. He has 27 major league seasons, and he is considered a pitcher-friendly umpire. Walls is up to bat. First pitch is on the way, and it is down low for call. Strike one. Catches the lower portion of the plate. Wells is hitting 221 on the season, 21 home runs, 71 RBIs, and a 717 OPS. And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls this one straight back. Count is 0-2. And Wells is back in the box. Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and Wells fouls the ball off. Foul tips the ball. Count is going to remain 0-2. And Bradish sets. Fires, and Wells swings and misses for the second out of the inning. Second strikeout of the inning. Anthony Volpe's coming up to bat. He's hitting 211 on the season, 19 home runs, 72 RBIs, and a 663 OPS. And Bradish sets. Fires, and Volpe swings at a slider off the plate. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the slider is off the plate. Count is 1-1. And they are reporting that Alejandro Kirk just hit a grand slam in the bottom of the first. Blue Jays lead the Rays 5-1. And the pitch is off the play. Actually, it's called strike 2, 1-2. Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now evened at deuce. What color's your goose, Anthony? And the pitch is on the way, and the ball is a line drive to left field. Beavers is going to field it and getting in, so that is a 2-out single for Anthony Volpe. Coming up to bat is Ryan McMahon. McMahon is hitting .215 on the season, 20 homers, 53 RBIs, and a .697 OPS. McMahon hit his 20th home run yesterday. And Bradish sets, fires, and the four-seamer is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-1. And Bradish steps off the bump. And the pitch is on the way. It is off the plate. Count is now 2-1 on Volpe. And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and Volpe swings at a slider and misses. Count is evened at deuce. For McMahon. Man swing. And Bradish sets. Fires. A curveball is fouled off by McMahon. Count is going to remain deuce. Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. And that is going to be the third out of the inning and the third strikeout of the inning. Coming up to bat in the top of the third is going to be Beavers, Cowser, and Mayo. For those of you who have just hopped on board, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And we're going to head to the Major League scoreboard. In the top of the third, the Twins and Phillies are still locked up at 0. Top of the third, the White Sox are leading Nationals 2-0. In the bottom of the second, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 1-0. In the top of the third, the Giants lead the Rockies 1-0. In the top of the third, the Royals lead the Athletics 1-0. In our game, the Yankees lead the O's 1-0. In the top of two, the Astros and the Angels are tied up at 1 apiece. In the bottom of the second, the Blue Jays lead the Rays 5-1. In the top of the second, the Reds lead the Brewers 1-0. The Mets and Marlins are tied at 0 in the bottom of the second. And the Rangers lead the Guardians lead the Rangers in the top of the second 2-0. Diamondbacks are down to the Padres 5-1 in the top of the second. And the Dodgers lead the Mariners 2-0 in the bottom of the second. The Braves lead the Pirates 2-0 headed to the top of the second. And the Cubs and the Cardinals are locked up at 0 in the bottom of the second. And that is the complete roster for today's Major League Baseball. And Hill sets. Beavers is up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and this is foul, tipped into Wells' glove. Count is 0-1. And Hill sets, fires, and the pitch is up out of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Indeed, Sean. Heel sets, and the pitch is swung on. Beavers tried to check his swing, but the third base umpire said no, he didn't. So the count is now 1-2. And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Heel sets, fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is evened at deuce. Luis, what color is your goose? And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is full, 3-2. And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is loud low for ball 4. The Beavers is going to take his base. Coming up to bat is Cowser. He's hitting 198 on the season, 16 home runs, 40 RBIs, and a 663 OPS. And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and Cowser swings and misses. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the changeup is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. And heel sets. And he fires. The changeup is way off the plate. Count is going to go 1-2. And heel sets. Pitch is off the plate. Count is now 2-2. Ed Heel sets. Eddie fires to first base. Beavers is back standing up. Heel sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. That is going to be the first out of the inning. Bayo's coming up to bat. He's hitting .219 on the season, 11 home runs, 28 RBIs, and a .695 OPS. And Heel sets. And the runner goes, and he is going to be thrown out by Wells. Great tag by Caballero. And there's no challenge, so he is thrown out. And the pitch was a called strike, 1 on Mayo. Count is 0-1. Heel sets, fires, and the slider is inside. Count is 1-1. And Heel sets, fires, and the slider is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. And Heel sets, fires, and the pitch is up and out of the strike zone. Count is even at 2-2. Luis, what color is that goose? And the pitch is a sky-high pop-up to shallow left field. Bellinger is tracking it, and he puts it away for the third out. Coming up in the bottom of the third is going to be Jose Caballero, Trent Grisham, and Ben Rice. And let's go take a look at our NFL scoreboard today. In the fourth quarter with 3 minutes left, the Falcons lead the Commanders 31-24. With about 11 minutes in the fourth quarter, the Giants lead the Chargers 21-18. 2 minutes left in the fourth, the Texans are shutting out the Titans 26-0. 12 minutes in the fourth quarter, the Buccaneers are losing to the Eagles 31-23. With 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Patriots are beating the Panthers 42-6. With 7 minutes left in the fourth, the Bills are leading the Saints 28-19. With 11 minutes left in the fourth, the Lions lead the Browns 27-10. And those are our active games on the hopper right now in the NFL. And the scores remain the same throughout Major League Baseball, so there's no need to go over those suckers. For those of you that are here, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And Bradish sets, and the first pitch is up high. Count is 1-0. Caballero's hitting 236 on the season, 5 home runs, 36 RBIs, and a 686 OPS. Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is evened at 1-1. And Bradish sets, fires, and Caballero swings at a ball completely off the plate. Count is 1-2. Bradish sets, fires, and the slider is off the plate. Count is even at 2-2. And Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is way up high. Count is now full, 3-2. Bradish sets, fires, and Caballero swings and misses for strike 3. That is the 4th straight strikeout for Bradish, and the 5th on the day. And the pitch to Grisham is a sky-high pop-up. Mayo's charging, and he's going to make the play in the infield for the first out. Coming up to bat is Ben Rice. Rice is 1-for-1 on the day with a solo shot home run in the first inning. And Bradish sets, fires, and the first pitch is a fastball down and away. Count is 1-0. And Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. And Bradish sets. And the pitch is a high pop fly to Gunnar Henderson. He is backing up on the grass, and he is going to make the play for the third out. And the Yankees are going to go down in order in the third inning. Coming up to bat is going to be Holiday, Westberg, and Henderson. And for those of you who have hopped into our stream, heading to the top of 4, the Yankees lead the Orioles 1-0. Coming up to bat is Jackson Holiday, Jordan Westberg, and Gunnar Henderson. And in our NFL scoreboard for the day, with 8 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Giants lead the Chargers 21-18. Texans have defeated the Titans 26-0. With 11 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Buccaneers are trailing the Eagles 31-23. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Patriots are handling the Panthers 42-6. The Bills, with 5 minutes left, are beating the Saints 28-19. With 7 minutes left in the fourth quarter, the Lions are beating the Browns 27-10. And that is your active NFL scoreboard for today. For those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Holiday is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a flyout in the first. Gil sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 2-0. And Gil sets, fires, and the pitch catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. And Gil sets. Pitch is fouled off. Count is evened at 2-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is grounded to Rice. Rice feels it, is going to take it himself for the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Westberg. Westberg is 0 for 1. And Gil sets, fires, and the pitch is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 0-1. Westberg is 0 for 1 on the day with a flyout in the first. And the next pitch is on the way, and this one is going to be out of there. And that is going to tie the game up at 1. So that is the first hit for the Orioles. Westberg's 17th home run of the season. It left his bat at 107 miles an hour and traveled 414 feet. And the score is tied at 1 apiece. Coming up is Gunnar Henderson. And the pitch is on the way, and the first pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Gil sets. Pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-1. And Gil sets. Pitch is up high and away. Count is 2-1. Henderson is 0 for 1 on the day with a line out in the first. And the pitch is a high fly ball. And Judge is backing up. And this one is going to be over Judge's glove. And this is going to be a back-to-back home run against Gil. And it is now 2-1 O's. Lordy, lordy, lordy. And coming up to bat is Tyler O'Neill. Pitch is on the way, and it is called strike one. Count is 0-1. And the next pitch is going to be check swing. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is hit sharply at Volpe. Volpe sets and he fires in the dirt, and that is going to be an infield hit. Coming up to bat is Rutschman. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 1-0. And in the top of the third, the Rays have scored 2 runs. They've decreased the distance to 5-3. Luis Gil is pitching. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to Rice. Rice is going to tag the runner. That is the second out of the inning. O'Neill is going to advance to second. Mountcastle is coming up to bat. Hill checks on the runner at second, fires a pitch, and it is swung on and missed. And Hill sets, fires, and the slider is just a bit low. Count is 1-1. And Hill sets. Pitch is out of the way, and it is in there for call. Strike 2. Count is 1-2. And Hill sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to do it for the Orioles. But not before the Orioles add 2 solo shot home runs to take a 2-1 lead. Heading to the bottom of the fourth, Yankees have Aaron Judge, Cody Bellinger, and Giancarlo Stanton coming up to bat. So it's time to make up the difference, and let's get it done. All right, and our Major League scoreboard. In the top of 4, the Twins and Phillies are locked up at 0s. Heading to the bottom of 4, the White Sox lead the Nationals 5-0. In the top of 4, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 1-0. In the bottom of 4, the Giants are leading the Rockies 2-0. In the bottom of 4, the Royals are leading the Athletics 3-0. Heading to the bottom of the 4th, the Orioles lead the Yankees 2-1. In the top of the 3rd, the Astros and the Angels are locked up at 1 apiece. In the top of the 3rd, the Rays trail the Blue Jays 5-3. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Reds lead the Brewers 2-0. In the top of the 4th, the Mets and Marlins are locked up at 0s. In the top of the 3rd, the Guardians and the Rangers are tied at 2. In the top of the 3rd, the Padres are leading the Diamondbacks 5-1. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Dodgers are leading the Mariners 4-0. In the top of the 3rd, the Braves are leading the Pirates 2-0. And in the bottom of the 3rd, the Cubs and Cardinals are locked up at 0s. And that is our active Major League scoreboard as of right now. And for those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. Yes, sir. I just reported that one. And all rise. The judge is in the chambers. Judge is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in the first. And the first pitch is off the plate, and the count is 1-0. Bradish sets, fires, and this one is hammered through the infield for a single to left field. Beavers is going to field it and shoot it back into the infield. The judge has the leadoff hit for the Yankees. Coming up to bat is Cody Bellinger. And Bradish sets. First pitch to Bellinger. Wow. It is called strike one, but it is definitely off the plate. Count is 0-1. Belly is 0 for 1 on the day with a ground out in the first. And Bradish sets. And he fires, and the pitch is called ball one. It was in the exact same spot as the strike. Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and Bellinger fouls this one off. Count is 1-2. Update on the scoreboard. The Phillies or the Blue Jay or the Rays have scored another run, so the score is now 5-4 Jays. And the pitch is on the way, and it is up and out of the strike zone. Count is 2-2. Deuce, deuce. What color is your goose, Cody? And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is slapped into left field. Judge is going to advance to second, so the Yankees now have runners at first and second with nobody out. Coming up to bat is big Giancarlo Stanton. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. All right, Big G, duck on the pond. Let's bring him home. And Bradish sets. First pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one, paints the bottom of the strike zone. And the pitch is on the way, and it is just off the plate. Count is evened out 1-1. And Bradish sets, fires, and Stanton checks. Tries to check his swing, but it is called. Strike two. Count is deuce, deuce. Or 1-2, excuse me. Bradish sets, fires, and the curveball is off the plate. Count is now even deuce, deuce. Giancarlo, what color is your goose? And Bradish sets, checks on Judge at second. Pitch is on the way, and this one is a towering fly ball to right field, and that one is going to drift foul. Count is going to remain deuce, deuce. And Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is now full, 3-2. Bradish sets, fires, and this one is looped into right field. Judge is routing third, and he is going to end up scoring the game-tying run. Beaver's throw was cut off, so Bellinger is going to be at second. Stanton is going to be at first. And the Yankees have no outs. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. He is 0 for 1 on the afternoon with a strikeout. Can he keep the merry-go-round going? Another duck on the pond, Austin. Time to bring him home. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Should Wells bunt? Hell no. He can't bunt. And Bradish sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on a miss. Count is 0-2. And Bradish sets, pitches on the way, and Wells swings and misses for strike three. And that is going to be good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Coming up to bat is Anthony Volpe. Volpe is 1 for 1 on the day with a single in the second. Bradish sets, fires, and the curveball is up high. Count is 1-0. And Bradish sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is down low in the dirt. Count is 2-0 on the Volpster. Bradish checks on Bellinger. He sets, fires, and the pitch is right down the heart of Broadway for call. Strike one. Count is 2-1. Duck on the pond, Ryan. Time to bring him home. Bradish sets, and McMahon swings and misses on a curveball, and that is going to do it for the Yankees, but not before they score a run to bring the game tied to 2-2. And let's go recap the Major League scoreboard. And the bottom of the sixth, Phillies and Twins are locked up at zeros. Top of the fifth, the White Sox are leading the Nationals 5-0. In the top of the fifth, the Red Sox and Tigers are tied at 3 apiece. In the top of the fifth, the Giants lead the Rockies 2-0. In the top of the fifth, the Royals lead the Athletics 3-0. In our game, heading to the top of 5, the Yankees and the O's are tied at 5 apiece. Heading to the bottom of 4, the Angels and the Astros are tied at 1 apiece. Heading to the top of the 4th, the Rays and the Blue Jays lead the Rays 5-4. In the top of 4, the Reds lead the Brewers 2-1. In the bottom of 4, the Mets and Marlins are tied at 0. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Rangers lead the Guardians 4-2. In the bottom of the 3rd, the Padres lead the Diamondbacks 6-2. In the bottom of the 4th, the Dodgers lead the Marlins 4-0. In the bottom of the 4th, the Braves lead the Pirates 2-0. And heading to the top of 5, the Cardinals and the Cubs are tied at 0s apiece. And that is our Major League scoreboard. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like and share the channel out. And the first pitch to Beavers is called strike 1. He walked in the 3rd inning. And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is up and in. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way. Call strike 2. Count is 1-2. Heel sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is evened at 2-2. What color is your goose, Luis? And the pitch is on the way. Wow. Definitely catches the strike zone, but it is called ball 3. Count is now full, 3-2. And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is up and out of the strike zone for ball 4. So that is going to be Beaver's second walk of the game. Coming up to bat is Kowser. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is called strike 3. Gee, the exact same pitch on the last hitter that got called a ball. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 0-2. Hey, John the Beagle Dad, how are you doing? If you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out, John. Heel sets. Fastball is on the way, and that one is fouled straight back. Count is 0-2. And heel sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is foul tipped. Count is going to remain 1-2. And heel sets. Pitch is on the way, and this is chopped to Rice. He is going to take it to first for the first out. Beavers is going to advance to second with one down. Mayo is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 1 on the day with a fly out in the third. And Heel checks on the runner. He sets, fires, and the pitch is up high and inside. Count is 1-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Heel sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Heel sets, fires, and the slider is off the plate. Count is even at 2-2. And the batter takes time out. And Heel sets. Pitch is grounded to Rice. Rice is going to flip it to Heel. And that is going to be the second out of the inning, but Beaver is going to advance to third. And it looks like Cruz and Hill are warming up in the bullpen. And the first pitch to Holiday is a four-seamer up for ball one. Count is 1-0. Heel sets, fires, of the pitch is inside. Count is 2-0. And Heel sets, fires, and the pitch is lined at Volpe. Volpe is going to fire it to first. Rice is going to stretch and make the play, and that is going to record the third out of the inning. That almost took Heel's head off. And heading to the bottom of the fifth is going to be Jose Caballero, Trent Grisham, and Ben Rice. And the only change in the scoreboard so far is the Red Sox have taken a 4-3 lead on the Tigers in the bottom of the fifth. And the White Sox have added another run and have a 7-0 lead on the National. In the top of the fourth, the Rays are threatening once again. They have runners at second and third with 2 outs. Can the Rays bring in a couple more runs and take the lead in that game? Make Yankee fans happy. And for those of you that are in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Top of 4. They are in the top of the fourth. And it looks like the Kansas City Chiefs are about to kick off to the Baltimore Ravens in Arrowhead Stadium. And Keegan Aiken is coming into the game. And the first pitch is in there for call, strike 1. Bradish only made 4 innings today, struck out 8, and walked 1. And Bradish sets, or Aiken sets, and the pitch is inside. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is inside for ball 2. And in the Tampa Bay Blue Jays game, the Rays now have the bases loaded with 2 outs, and Kevin Gossman has been pulled from the game. And the pitch is on the way. It is inside. Count is 3-1. Caballero is 0 for 1 on the day with a strikeout. And that pitch is inside for ball 4. And Caballero, the major league leader in steals, is heading to first base. Grisham is 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out today. And the pitch is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Looks like Dean Kramer is warming up. And Akins throws over to first base. Caballero is back standing up. And Akins fires, and the pitch is hammered foul down the right field line. And this one is going to drift foul just before the pole. Count is going to be 0-2. And Grisham takes timeout. And Akins takes a look at first base. Caballero is taking off, and this one is fouled off. Caballero had a great jump and was definitely going to steal that base, but Grisham fouled it off. And Akins sets, fires, and the pitch is down low, and the ball is down low, and Caballero is on the way, and he is going to steal second base. That is Caballero's 49th stolen base on the season. And the count is 1-2 on Grishbaum. Duck on the pond, Trent. Duck on the pond. Aiken checks, and he fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now deuce. What color is your goose, Trent? Akins checks on the runner once again, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now full, 3-2. Caballero has disrupted the timing. The pitch is on the way, and it is up for ball 4. So that is 2 walks for Aiken. Runners are at first and second with nobody out, and Big Ben Rice is coming up to bat. Rice is 1 for 2 on the day with a solo shot home run in the first inning. Aiken sets, fires, and the pitch catches the outside corner, sort of. For call, strike 1. Count is 0-1. Aiken sets, fires, and the pitch is down and away. Count is 1-1. And Aiken steps off the mound to chase Caballero back to second. Caballero had a huge lead. Caballero is definitely disrupting Aiken's timing. And the pitch is all the way. And my God, pitch is off the plate, but it is called strike 2. Count is 1-2 on Rice. And he turns and fires to second base. Caballero is back in there head first. That is the second disengagement. And it looks like the Orioles are going to challenge whether Caballero was picked off a second. And that is overturned, and Caballero is picked off. So that is the first out of the inning. And the pitch is on the way, and Rice fouls it off into Rutschman's forehead. And Rice bounces the ball, or lines the ball to Holiday. Grisham gets back to first, and that is the second out of the inning. All rise. The judges in the chambers. Aiken sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 1-0. And Aiken sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is now 2-0 on the captain. And the pitch is on the way, and looks like it catches the bottom of the strike zone, but it is called ball 3. Count is now 3-0 on the captain. And the pitch is hammered to right field, but Tyler O'Neill is underneath it, and he is going to make the play for the third out of the inning. And that is going to do it for the Yankees. Heading to the top of the sixth, Westberg, Henderson, and O'Neill are coming up to bat. For those of you that have hopped into the stream, if you could, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. So, how are we feeling about today's game, guys and gals? You hate Nike. I don't understand, John. And Cruz is going to come in and replace Heel. First pitch to Westberg is off the plate. Count is 1-0. Westberg is 1 for 2 on the day with a home run in the fourth. And the pitch sets, fires, and the fastball catches the outside corner for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed by Westberg. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is on the way, and it is down low. Count is evened at deuce. Well, John, your dog is a puppy. All puppies do that. And Heel sets, fires, and the ball is hit to center field. This is going to drop in for a single. And Cruz sets, fires, and the splitter is down in the dirt. Henderson takes the ball. Count is 1-0. Henderson is 1 for 2 today and was the second part of the back-to-back home run, accounting for the Orioles' runs. Cruz sets, fires a splitter, and it is in there for call. Strike one. Count is 1-1. And Cruz sets, fires, and the splitter is down low. Count is now 2-1. And Cruz sets, fires, and the pitch is in the dirt. Count is now 3-1. Cruz sets, fires, and the fastball is called. Strike two. Count is 3-2. And the pitch is down in the dirt for ball four. And that is going to put runners at first and second for the Orioles with nobody out. Looks like Matt Blake is coming out. Weaver is warming up in the bullpen. O'Neill is 1 for 2 on the day with a single. Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is a fastball off the plate. Count is 1-0. Cruz sets, fires, and the pitch is wide. Volpe is going to get it and flip to second. That is the first out. That was a wide shot. Volpe was able to knock it down, not hold on to it. He flips it to Caballero at second for the first out of the inning. Orioles are going to have runners at first and third with 1 out. Rutschman is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts. And Cruz sets, fires, and the splitter is in there for call. Strike 1. Count is 0-1. And Cruz sets, fires, and the splitter is down low. Count is 1-1. Cruz sets, fires, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is 1-2. And Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped. Cruz's hand flips it to home, and the runner is tagged out at home. Nice play by Cruz. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. So the Orioles are going to have runners at first and second with 2 outs. Ryan Mountcastle coming up to bat. And Cruz sets, fires, and the splitter is swung on and missed. And it is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is low and away. Count is 1-1. Cruz sets, fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Castle takes timeout. Ed Cruz sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled down the third base line. Count is going to remain 1-2. And the pitch is on the way. It is hit to center field. Grisham is chasing it, and he is going to make the play on the warning track to make the third out. Grisham covered a lot of ground. And that is the final out of the inning. Cruz gets into trouble and works his way out of it. Coming up to bat in the bottom of the sixth is going to be Cody Bellinger, Giancarlo Stanton, and Austin Wells. And it looks like Dean Kremer is coming in to replace Keegan Aiken. And we're going to go over the Major League scoreboard for this afternoon. In the bottom of the seventh, the Twins lead the Phillies 1-0. In the top of the seventh, the White Sox lead the Nationals 7-0. In the top of the seventh, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 4-3. In the bottom of the seventh, the Giants lead the Rockies 2-0. In the top of the seventh, the Royals lead the Athletics 4-0. In our game, going to the bottom of the sixth, the score is tied 2-2. In the bottom of the sixth, the Astros are leading the Angels 6-1. In the top of the fifth, the Blue Jays have taken a 6-4 lead on the Rays. In the top of the sixth, the Brewers have taken a 4-2 lead on the Reds. In the top of the sixth, the Marlins lead the Mets 4-0. And the pitch is on the way, and it is right down the heart of the plate for Bellinger. Call, strike one. In the top of the sixth, the Guardians are trailing the Rangers 4-3. In the top of the fifth, the Padres lead the Diamondbacks 6-2. And the next pitch from Kremer is down low. Count is 1-1. Bellinger is 1 for 2 on the day with a single on the fourth. In the top of the seventh, the Dodgers lead the Mariners 4-0. In the bottom of the sixth, the Braves lead the Pirates 2-1. And in the bottom of the seventh, the Cubs lead the Cardinals 1-0. Kremer sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is 2-1. Kremer sets, fires, and Bellinger swings and misses. Count is evened at 2-2. For those of you that are here in this stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing and becoming a member. And the pitch is popped up into shallow left. Beavers is coming in and makes the play for the first out. Coming up to bat is Giancarlo Stanton. And the first pitch is going to paint the inside corner for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a cutter off the plate. Count is 1-1. Farmer sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is now 2-1 on Big G. Farmer sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now 3-1. And Kramer sets, fires, and the fastball is right down the heart of Broadway for call, strike two. Count is full, 3-2. Kramer sets, fires, and this pitch is fouled into the right field bleachers. And Kramer sets, and he fires, and the pitch is up and inside. Count it, that is ball four. So Stanton is going to take his gear off and head to first base. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. Wells is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And the first pitch is on the way, and Wells swings and misses. Count is 0-1. Hey, Jonathan, how you doing? Kramer sets, fires, and he paints the outside corner for call, strike two. Count is now 0-2. For those of you hopping in the stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And Wells calls timeout. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. That is the second time Wells has gone good morning, good afternoon, and good night. And Volpe is coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the day. And the pitch is grounded to Henderson. Henderson is going to flip it to Holiday to record the third out of the inning, and that is going to do it for the Yankees in the end of 6. Coming up to bat in the top of the 7th is going to be Beavers, Cowser, and Mayo. And I will be back in just a second. And Luke Weaver is going to replace Fernando Cruz. The first pitch to Beavers is in there for call, strike one. And it's time for a hat change. And Weaver sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is just down low. Count is 1-1. And Weaver sets, fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and this is fouled off the foot of Beavers. And it looks like there is an injury delay. And Beavers is stepping back into the box. And Weaver sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is called strike three. And that is the first out of the inning. And Weaver sets. Cowser is up to bat. And the first pitch is a changeup off the plate. Count is 1-0. And Weaver sets, fires, and he catches the bottom of the strike zone. Count is 1-1. Cowser is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a strikeout. Weaver sets and fires, and the pitch is it's check swing, and the umpire calls it strike a swing, and that is strike two. Count is 1-2. Hey Dev, how you doing? Appreciate you hopping in, brother. If you haven't, please hit the like button, share the channel out, and if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And the pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is going to remain 1-2. Weaver sets, fires, and the pitch is down and away. Count is evened at deuce. What color is your goose? Weaver sets, fires, and the pitch is off the plate. Count is now full. 3 and 2. And Weaver sets, fires, and the pitch is foul tipped. And we're going to reset and do it again. Count is 3 and 2. And Weaver sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike 3. And that is going to be the second out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Bayo. He is 0 for 2 on the day. And Weaver sets, fires. The first pitch is down low. Count is 1 and 0. Mayo is 0 for 2 on the day with a ground out and a fly out. And the pitch is chopped to Weaver. Weaver feels it and flips it to Rice at first base. And that is going to do it for the Orioles in the top of the 7th. Coming up in the bottom is going to be McMahon, Caballero, and Grisham. There are 35 people in the stream and 15 likes. So if you could, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And United States Army Air Corps in the house. Staff Sergeant Warren Molston served in World War II. Corporal Molson just celebrated his 102nd birthday. So thank you for your service, Corporal Molson. He is the veteran of the game. And in our Major League scoreboard, in the bottom of the 8th, the Cubs lead the Cardinals 2-0. In the middle or the bottom of the 7th, the Braves lead the Pirates 2-1. In the bottom of the 7th, the Dodgers lead the Mariners 5-0. In the top of the 6th, the Padres lead the Diamondbacks 9-2. In the top of the 7th, the Guardians are trailing the Rangers 5-3. In the top of the 7th, the Mets are trailing the Marlins 4-0. In the top of the 7th, the Brewers are beating the Reds 4-2. Heading to the bottom of the 6th, the Jays lead the Rays 8-4. In the bottom of the 7th, the Astros lead the Angels 6-1. In this game, heading to the bottom of the 7th, the Yankees and Orioles are tied at 2 apiece. In the bottom of the 7th, the Royals lead the Athletics 8-0. In the bottom of the 8th, the Giants lead the Rockies 2-0. In the bottom of the 7th, the Red Sox lead the Tigers 4-3. And in the top of the 8th, the White Sox lead the Nationals 7-0. And in the bottom of the eighth, the Twins lead the Phillies 1-0. That is our Major League scoreboard today. And we'll head over to the NFL scoreboard and see what we have going on. In the earlier games, the Steelers beat the Vikings 24-21. Falcons beat the Commanders 34-27. The Giants beat the Chargers 21-18. Texans beat the Titans 26-0. Eagles beat the Buccaneers 31-25. Patriots beat the Panthers 42-13. Bills beat the Saints 31-19. Lions beat the Browns 34-10. With 3 minutes left in the second quarter, the Jaguars lead the 49ers 14-3. With a minute 45 left in the second quarter, the Colts lead the Rams 10-6. And the Rays, well, let's see. We're back in the game. And the first pitch to McMahon is in there for call, strike one. And Kremer sets, fires, and the second pitch is in there for call, strike two. Count is 0-2. McMahon is 0 for 2 on the day with a pair of strikeouts. And Kremer sets, fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-2. And the ball is on the way. It is foul tipped into the glove of Rutschmid for a strikeout. That's going to be the first out of the inning. Coming up to bat is Jose Caballero. Looks like Jazz Chisholm is coming in to pitch hit for Caballero, and they are pulling Kremer out of the game.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
And one more time.
Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
And let's head back to the NFL scoreboard. With 10 minutes left in the second quarter, the Raiders lead the Bears 7-3. With 8 minutes left in the second quarter, the Ravens lead the Chiefs 7-6. And the late night game tonight is going to be the Packers and the Cowboys. Tomorrow we'll have the Jets and the Dolphins and the Bengals and the Broncos for Monday Night Football. And it looks like Rico Garcia is going to be replacing Dean Kremer. Jazz is hitting 240 throughout the season, 31 homers, 80 RBIs, and an 814 OPS. And Garcia sets, fires, and the first pitch catches the inside portion of the plate for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is on the way, and the curveball is in there for call, strike two. And Garcia sets, fires, and Jazz swings and misses on a changeup. And that is going to be a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Coming up to bat is Austin Wells. He is 0 for 2 on the day with a strikeout. Actually, it's Grisham. Never mind. And the first pitch to Grisham is in there for call, strike one. Count is 0-1. Cat's awfully quiet. Nothing to say today. And Garcia sets, fires, and the pitch is down low. Count is 1-1. Garcia sets, fires, and Grisham swings and misses. Count is 1-2. It looks like Devin Williams is warming up in the bullpen for the Yankees. And the pitch is on the way, and it is swung and foul tipped into the glove of Rutschman for the third out of the inning. And that'll do it for the Yankees in the bottom of the seventh. That is 3 strikeouts in the inning. Coming up to bat is going to be Holiday, Westberg, and Henderson. For those of you who have hopped in the stream, we're heading to the top of the eighth. The score is tied 2-2. Looks like Devin Williams is coming in to pitch. And coming up to bat is Jackson Holiday, Jordan Westberg, and Gunnar Henderson. Hey, Jacob, what are you doing, brother? I stream all the time. Yep, that was a good win. Glad to see the Chargers get taken out. And let's hope that my Chiefs can do the same with regard to the Ravens. It is 7-6 Orioles. And The Chiefs just completed a pass to Travis Kelce on the Chiefs' 5-yard line. And that is going to be first and goal. And the first pitch is a fastball fouled off by Holiday. Count is 0-1. And Williams sets, fires, and the changeup is off the plate. Count is 1-1. Pitch is on the way, and it is looped into left field. Going to drop in front of Bellinger for a single. Coming up to bat is Westberg. He is 2 for 3 on the day with a single and a solo shot home run. And in the Chiefs game, touchdown Kansas City. Touchdown to Juju Smith-Schuster. And Williams sets, fires, and the pitch is inside. Count is 1-0. Williams sets, pitch is on the way, and is in there for call. Strike one. Count is evened at 1-1. And the Chiefs take a 13-7 lead on the Ravens with 4 minutes left to go in the half. Williams sets, fires, and the changeup is down low. Count is going to be 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is a changeup way off the plate. Count is now 3-1. Pitch is on the way, and that is swung on and missed. Going to bring the count to 3-2. Ed Williams sets. Pitch is on the way. And that one is a fly ball to right field. Judge is tracking it, and he is going to make the play. And he fires it. Fires it into first base. Holiday gets back in time. And that is the first out of the inning. Gunnar Henderson coming up to bat. He is 1 for 2 on the afternoon with a solo shot home run and a base on balls. And for those of you who have hopped into our stream, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And the first pitch is a fastball into Henderson. Call strike one. We have 16 likes. Would like to hit at least 20. So anything you can do to help us would be most appreciated. Share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. And the next pitch is on the way, and it is fouled off. Count is 0-2. Williams sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to McMahon, who flips it to Jazz, who throws it to first, but is not going to complete the double play. That is going to be the second out of the inning, and Henderson is going to reach on a fielder's choice. Coming up to bat is Tyler O'Dale, 1 for 3 on the day with a single. Williams makes a pickoff attempt at first base. Henderson is back in diving head first. And Williams sets. Pitch is on the way, and it is out of the strike zone. A snap throw to first base, and Henderson is going to bake it back safely. And the pitch is on the way, and it is chopped to McMahon. McMahon sets and fires to first to get O'Neill at first, and that is going to do it for the Orioles in the top of the eighth. Coming up in the bottom of the eighth is going to be Ben Rice, Aaron Judge, and Cody Bellinger. And for those of you who have hopped in the stream or have been here and haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. And in the Chiefs Ravens game, it is 4th and 1. Ravens have it on their own 28-yard line. Looks like they're going for it. And they are going to turn the ball over on downs. There is 2 minutes and 56 seconds left in the quarter. So the Chiefs are going to have a shot to put some more points on the board. And the first pitch into Rice is called strike one. Garcia is going to stay in the game. And the next pitch is down low. Count is 1-1. Garcia sets, it fires, and the pitch is hit the dirt. Count is down 2-1. Ben is 1 for 3 on the day with a solo shot home run in the first inning. Garcia sets, and the pitch is fouled off. Count is going to be evened at 2-2. What color is your goose, Ben? And Garcia sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is fouled off. Count is going to remain. Day-o. Day-o. And Garcia sets. Pitch is on the way, and this one is hammered into left center field. And this one is going, and gone. That is a left center field shot by Ben Rice, his second home run of the afternoon. And the Yankees take a 3-2 lead. That will lift Rice's bat at 105.6 miles an hour. And I did not see how far it traveled. All rise. The judge is in the chamber. And Garcia sets, and the pitch is off the plate to captain. Count is 1-0. That is Rice's 26th home run of the season. And the next pitch is fouled straight back. And the pitch to the captain is up high. Count is 2-1. And the pitch is on the way, and it is off the plate. Count is 3-1. Game day is now unfrozen. And the MVP chants are going on, and this is hammered down the third base. Nice diving catch by Westberg, who fires and gets Judge at first base. Fantastic play by Westberg. Coming up to bat is Cody Ballinger. And the first pitch is foul tipped to the glove of the catcher. And the pitch is slow roller to third base. Westberg charges, fields it, and flips it to Mayo for the second out of the inning. And with Stanton due up, looks like they're going to have
Hit the
a
road,
change of pitch.
Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
One more
Hit the
time.
road, Jack. Don't you
And don't you come back no more, no more. And while we're on a commercial break, if you have not hit the like button or shared the channel out, please consider doing that. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. Don't care, you seen. Don't fear any team out there and think we can beat them all. Postseason is not the regular season, and we're playing in our house. I made the call 2 months ago that the Yankees were going to take the division. We did what we needed to do. We didn't get the help that we needed. So it is what it is. It looks like Cage Stroud is coming in to replace Garcia. Stanton is 1 for 2 on the day with an RBI single. And Stroud sets. First pitch is a sweeper that gets called strike one. Count is 0-1. And the pitch is down low. Count is 1-1 on Big G. And the pitch is on the way, and it is going to paint the heart of the strike zone for call strike two. Count is 1-2. And for everyone hopping in the stream, I want to thank you for taking time out of your busy Sunday afternoon to come to the Yankees The Ugly Truth to watch a little bit of baseball. Appreciate you being here. And for those of you that are here, if you haven't, please hit the like button and share the channel out. If you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing to One and the Same. And Stroud sets, fires, and the pitch is hammered to the shortstop. Henderson fields it cleanly and fires to Mayo to make the third out of the inning, but not before the Yankees add a run to take a 3-2 lead on a solo shot home run by Ben Rice. So as we head to the top of the ninth, the Yankees lead 3-2. It looks like David Bednar is coming in to close this game out. And the Chiefs are threatening again. There is 1 minute 45 seconds left in the first half. And Kansas City has the ball on the 8-yard line. It is first and goal. And the Mahomes rolls. He flips it to Pacheco, who brings the ball into the end zone to score a touchdown. Now he's doing his touchdown dance. Now the Chiefs lead the Ravens 19-7 with the extra point coming up. And to quote the Arrowhead faithful, touchdown Kansas City. Harrison Bud kicker is up. Ball is snapped. He kicks it, and it goes right through the center of the uprights to complete the field goal. And the score is now 22-7 Kansas City. And from the stands at Yankee Stadium, you can see the signs that say Judge for MVP. Bednar sets, and the curveball is in there for call, strike one. And the pitch is on the way. It is down low. Count is 1-1. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. And Bednar sets, fires, and the pitch is up high. Count is now evened at deuce. What color is your goose, David? Bednar sets, fires, and the pitch is down in the dirt. Count is now full, 3-2. And Bednar sets, fires, and the curveball is up high, and that is ball 4. So Rushman is going to strip his gear off and head to first base. And it looks like George Mateo is pinch running for Adley Rushman. And the first pitch is on the way, and the curveball is up high. Count is 1-0. Bednar sets and fires, and the fastball is swung on and missed. Count is even at 1-1. And Bednar fires to first base. Teo is back in, head first safe. Mountcastle is coming up to bat. He is 0 for 3 on the day with a strikeout and a couple of flyouts. Pitch is on the way, and it is swung on and missed. Count is 1-2. Bednar sets and fires, and the pitch is fouled off. The runner was taken off, but he's going to return to first. And Bednar sets and fires, and the ball is chopped to McMahon, who fires at second, and the relay to first. Jazz throws the damn thing into the dugout. So Mountcastle is going to go to second. Bad throw. There's no chance that Jazz was going to get this guy. Jazz should have eaten the ball. Now we have a runner in scoring position with one out. Beavers is coming up to bat. And the first pitch is on the way, and it is a four-seamer right down the heart of Broadway. Going to be the Red Sox, John. And Bednar sets and fires another fastball for call. Strike two. Count is 0-2. And Bednar sets, fires, and the splitter is just a bit low. Count is 1-2. And the pitch is all the way, and it is swung on and missed for strike three. That is going to be the second out of the inning. That is a best of three series. All three games are played in the Bronx at Yankee Stadium. And without a doubt, since we're facing Crochet, he will be the number one starter coming out versus Maxie Fried. And the pitch is on the way. And it is fouled off. Count is 0-1. Kowser is 0 for 3 on the day with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Bednar sets, fires, and the pitch is inside for ball one. Count is evened at 1-1. Bednar sets, fires, and the pitch is foul down the first base line. Count is 1-2. So the Orioles are down to their last strike, last out. Can Bednar finish it now? Bednar fires and the pitch is swung on and missed. And that is going to do it for the Orioles today. And the Yankees are going to win 3-2. Yankees have won 8 straight games. That is their 94th one of the season, which is the exact same record that we ended with last year when we went to the World Series. So on Tuesday, we're going to be starting our wild card series against the Red Sox right here in the Bronx. Most likely starters are going to be Garrett Crochet versus Max Fried. So it should be a good game. I will be calling the play-by-play on Tuesday. I want to thank everybody for taking time to spend time here in the broadcast. Appreciate y'all supporting us. Before I shut her down, if you could, please hit the like button, share the channel out. And if you're not a member of the Yankees The Ugly Truth family, please consider subscribing. Like I said, I will be calling the postseason games. So look forward to seeing you on Tuesday. And let's go Yankees. Have a great night. And we'll see you in the funny papers.